At the beginning of the film, there is a car accident causing the driver to get injured. Soon, an ambulance arrives. One of the paramedics named Angel comes to help along with his colleague named Ricardo. They quickly take the victim into the ambulance and head to the hospital. The scene then shifts to Angel's life. He lives in an apartment with his girlfriend named Vanessa. Angel really hopes to have a child with Vanessa, but she hasn't gotten pregnant yet. He gets his sperm checked at the hospital, and the doctor says that his sperm is abnormal, which prevents him from impregnating Vanessa. While living in his apartment, Angel has trouble sleeping because every night, the neighbor's dog, owned by an old man named Vicente, barks constantly. Vicente explains that he has to leave the dog alone in the apartment because he has to stay with his hospitalized wife. Angel remains patient despite the dog's disturbance. One day, he and Ricardo receive a call about an accident. They quickly go to the location. Upon arriving, Angel rushes to bring the victim into the ambulance. On the way to the hospital, the victim has a seizure, making Angel anxious. This situation causes Ricardo, who is driving, to lose concentration, and they eventually have an accident. The accident causes Angel to become completely paralyzed in both legs, requiring him to use a wheelchair. The hospital also fires Angel from his job as a paramedic due to his leg disability. Now Angel stays in his apartment and cannot work, relying on disability benefits from the hospital. Vanessa is sad to see Angel's condition. She now takes care of Angel's activities, from preparing meals to helping with other things. Angel also often goes to walking therapy to try to regain the ability to move his legs, assisted by his therapist named Sandra. One day, he becomes suspicious of Vanessa's special contact named Roberto, because lately, Vanessa has been texting with him frequently. Angel asks Vanessa about Roberto. Vanessa replies that he is a classmate who always helps her with her assignments. Angel, not believing her, then finds a tutorial video on how to spy on someone's phone. He tries to apply it to Vanessa's phone. When Vanessa is about to leave for college, Angel asks her to buy him ice cream from the store below their apartment. Vanessa then goes to buy it. After she leaves, Angel takes Vanessa's phone from the table and installs a hacker app to connect his tracker. While Vanessa returns with the ice cream for him, says goodbye to leave, and takes her phone that has been installed with the hacker app, Angel quickly grabs his laptop to install the same app and connects his laptop to Vanessa's phone. Finally, all of Vanessa's activities can be monitored by Angel, including her conversations and her activities through her phone's camera. Angel feels that Vanessa's affection for him has been diminishing. Vanessa herself also mentioned that she received a job offer at a veterinary clinic. This reduces the time Vanessa spends with Angel, and she is always late in providing pain medication for his legs, making Angel always have to get it himself. He vents his frustration at Vanessa, accusing her of not caring about him anymore. This angers Vanessa because she feels she is always being blamed for everything, and she leaves for campus. From monitoring her conversations, Vanessa is talking with her friend, telling her about Angel. From all that Vanessa has shared, her friend advises her to leave Angel to avoid being blamed continuously. However, Vanessa replies that she can't leave him in his current situation. Angel, hearing this, feels offended by their conversation. He feels guilty about everything because he fears Vanessa might actually leave him. Angel then prepares a special dinner for Vanessa after she returns from her studies. During dinner, he apologizes for his behavior and thanks Vanessa for her care. Then, Angel asks to be intimate with her again, hoping Vanessa will get pregnant. But when they do it, Angel doesn't feel anything, possibly due to erectile dysfunction. On the other hand, while Angel is showering, Vanessa hears a notification sound that coincides with the moment she sends a chat on her phone. She gets suspicious of the notification sound and tries to find its source. When she enters Angel's room, she sees a laptop, which is the source of the notification sound. She opens it and checks to find out it is a spying application installed on her phone. Realizing she has been monitored by Angel all this time, Vanessa feels threatened. She quickly packs her belongings into a suitcase and leaves Angel alone in the apartment. Angel, just finished with his shower, realizes that Vanessa has left him because she discovered his spying on her through the laptop. Months later, Angel continues his daily activities without Vanessa's help. He routinely attends mobility training with Sandra and buys his own food. Since Vanessa left, Angel's mind starts to become chaotic. Eventually, he can no longer tolerate the barking of Vicente's dog at night. The next day, Angel starts acting cruelly by inserting needles into a piece of meat and giving it to Vicente's dog. The meat, containing needles, would certainly injure the dog. That night, Angel takes a taxi to visit Vanessa's workplace to monitor her situation. Soon, Vanessa leaves the building. Shortly after, someone arrives to pick her up, and it turns out to be Ricardo, his former colleague. Vanessa is now in a romantic relationship with Ricardo. They both leave, and Angel follows them from behind. They visit a baby supply store. Angel realizes that Vanessa is now pregnant with Ricardo's child. At home, Angel immediately plans something. He buys an anesthetic from a laboratory. After everything is set, the next day he waits for Vanessa at her workplace again. Soon, Vanessa leaves her workplace and heads home. Angel follows her from behind. Vanessa is not pleased with his presence and ignores him, but Angel insists on meeting her and apologizing for his past mistakes. Feeling pity, Vanessa accompanies Angel to his apartment. Upon arrival, Angel invites her to enter the apartment because some of Vanessa's belongings are still there. He instructs her to retrieve them from the bedroom. While Vanessa is getting her things, Angel comes from behind with a syringe and suddenly injects her buttocks with the anesthetic. Vanessa instantly faints. After some time unconscious, Vanessa starts to wake up. Her hands and feet are tied by Angel to the bed. Angel plays loud music in the room. He then takes Vanessa's phone and leaves the apartment. He opens Vanessa's phone and finds a message from Ricardo, who is looking for Vanessa. Angel replies to the message saying that Vanessa wants Ricardo to stay away and that she cannot take care of their baby. He then throws Vanessa's phone into the river. Angel returns to the apartment to visit Vanessa in the room. He turns off the music and removes the gag from Vanessa's mouth. Vanessa immediately screams for help. Angel covers her mouth again and sedates her once more. Angel leaves the room quickly. On his way out, he encounters Ricardo, who is searching for Vanessa. Angel tells Ricardo that he doesn't know where she is and leaves. Ricardo promptly reports this to the police, suspecting that Angel is involved in Vanessa's disappearance. Meanwhile, Angel fears that Ricardo might discover Vanessa's whereabouts. Upon finding the spare key to Ricardo's apartment in Vanessa's bag, Angel heads to Ricardo's apartment, sneaks in, and hides in the toilet. When Ricardo enters the toilet, Angel quickly injects him with the anesthetic, causing him to faint. Angel then mixed poison into Ricardo's alcoholic drink and made him drink it until Ricardo died. After that, he covered his tracks by leaving the poison to make it look like Ricardo committed suicide in his apartment. He injected Vanessa with an epidural, a fluid used to temporarily paralyze, typically used for pregnant women to ease childbirth pain. This fluid made Vanessa's legs temporarily paralyzed. Vanessa, unable to walk, tried to escape from the room, but couldn't. That night, during dinner, Angel fed Vanessa. He said he was very proud to soon have a child, even though it wasn't his. When Angel was distracted, Vanessa took a beer bottle and hit Angel on the head, injuring him. Vanessa tried to escape while calling for help. Angel, still in pain, quickly took a sedative syringe and managed to sedate Vanessa again. Suddenly, their neighbor Vicente came knocking on Angel's door. He suspected that the scream for help inside the room was Vanessa's voice. Angel invited Vicente to enter his room. Vicente was shocked to see Vanessa lying helplessly on the floor. From behind, Angel took his knife and stabbed Vicente multiple times, killing him instantly. After that, he contacted his friend Fermion to come to his apartment. Shortly after, Fermion arrived. Angel paid Fermion to take Vicente's body out of the apartment. Fermion then took Vicente's body and put it into his truck. The next day, the police came to Angel's apartment, asking about Vanessa's disappearance report from Ricardo. Angel calmly answered while covering his tracks. The police did not suspect anything and soon left the apartment. Angel then went to Vanessa's room to invite her to breakfast. Vanessa moved using a wheelchair. Vanessa could only resign herself to everything Angel did to her. While eating, Angel showed a ring as a sign of his seriousness to propose to Vanessa as his wife. Vanessa remained silent and did not respond. She then went to the bathroom. In the bathroom, she took a nail clipper. After that, she returned to her room. At night, Vanessa asked Angel to buy medicine because she felt feverish. Angel then went to buy the medicine at the pharmacy. During that time, Vanessa quickly used the nail clipper she had taken earlier to untie the ropes. Finally, Vanessa managed to free herself, but her legs were still paralyzed. So she crawled out of her room. She took a screwdriver to break the lock of her room and finally succeeded. She immediately walked out of the apartment towards an elevator. However, Angel was in the elevator. Angel quickly chased her, even daring to go down the stairs in his wheelchair, causing him to fall. Vanessa kept trying to escape from him. Angel then managed to catch Vanessa, but Vanessa struggled to break free. This caused Angel to nearly fall to the ground floor. Vanessa still had the screwdriver in her pocket. She took it out and repeatedly stabbed Angel. Eventually, Angel fell to the ground floor. Vanessa felt relieved with all of this. She then cried over her freedom from the psychopath Angel. In the final scene, it is shown that Angel is still alive and being treated in the hospital, but he is completely paralyzed, unable to move. He just sits there in his wheelchair. Shortly after, someone comes to visit Angel. It turns out to be Vanessa. She has recovered from her paralysis. Vanessa then faces Angel with a rather terrifying expression. She says that from now on she will take care of Angel. Vanessa then pushes Angel out of the hospital with an evil smile on her face, and the film ends. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing you have supported me to make better videos. See you in the next video.